Yo, what is up, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world. And Guts, let's just talk about what Guts did in this chapter. I know it wasn't real Guts, but at the end of the day, it's Guts in Casca's mind, you know? So basically, okay, we got Berserk chapter 353, right? My boy Guts, dog Guts. One thing, he got his leg back because of the Berserker armor. That's already that's just okay. That's something slight, but I'm like, yo, because my boy was walking with no leg. He was walking with no leg. He was Zeth out here, no leg or nothing. So this man, off riff, this man looks badass. He is literally howling at the moon. He has the sword. He has the sword on his tail. I'm like, okay, bet. I thought it'd be in his mouth or some Zoro type shit, but no. No, 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 no. In his mouth is the fucking cannon. The cannon that that Guts has in his like fake arm, in his wrist. Like he'd be like, boom. Like my boy. And he used it on the femto bird. So let me calm down. Let me slow down. Alright. So the chapter starts off um with the dog Guts. You know what I'm saying? Dog Guts, he's in the berserker armor, he has a sword, he's cutting through all the demons and stuff, right? Cherokee and Farnaz is like, yo, let's go up the mountain real quick because with Guts is like this, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. He could fuck up the coffin and we had to start all over again. So they're starting to go up the mountain. You know what I'm saying? The golems is starting to like moving the thorns and all that stuff. Farnaz got the Serapico's cloak and it's moving the coffin, you know. But then coming out of the sky like all majestic and shit is the femto bird. And the femto bird, I like the femto bird honestly. You know, cuz it literally brings its own air with it. Like when you see it coming down, you know shit is coming down. So you know it's coming down. It's about to. It's trying to attack. Gut dog comes out, and out of his mouth it has a cannon. The cannon that's in Guts's arm, and it just fires out his mouth, and it hits the femto bird. And this is where like if you don't think this is femto, this is femto. It has the same eyes as femto. It literally does, and it hits. So the bird is like it's like made of darkness, like made of blackness. See, because when he got hit by the cannonball, it like came off, and then that's when you saw its eye. Like on the regular, you don't see its eye, and it's not like it got its eyes closed. It's like you just don't see its eye. So it has like some type of darkness over it or some shit, and I don't know. Maybe that's trying to that's trying to be like a symbolism and like trying to be like, oh, once this is all over, it's gonna be like purified or something. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. So Gus dog is fighting that. You know what I'm saying? It's going through with the sword, you know, and it has the sword on his tail. I can't get over that. That's kind of cool though, cause you know what I'm saying? It's doing flips like Guts, like when he's in the berserker armor, like he's doing flips and shit. You know what I'm saying? He holds his sword, he's going like this, and the dog is doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So they're going at it below. So Farnaz and Cherokee, they're going up top. You know what I'm saying? They still going and climbing and climbing. But at this point, that's when, because of the miasma that the femto bird is giving off, they're starting to become more demons and it's starting to become more hectic and all that stuff. So now Farnaz and Cherokee, they're all out of tricks. They're like, we ain't got nothing else like that. We are at the end of our rope. Like, but then this is where this is cool. It's like Cherokee's teacher. You remember the old lady? The old lady, she come out, right? And out of like Cherokee's hat. And it's cool. She's like, yo, my pupil, my favorite pupil. Oh, you did good to get this far. I told you that we would reunite in inside of dreams and all that stuff. And she's like proud of her and stuff. I wish there was a little bit more to that scene, but like I understand, like when she died, she already had her like coup de grace and all that stuff, and they already had their moment. But like I was just like happy to see her. And the fire, I think she used the fire that burned down like the like her tree and all that stuff in the forest. I think she used that to burn out all the rest of the demons. You know what I'm saying? So we getting to the top, right? We at the top at this point. So Farnaz, which I actually like Farnaz, I'm starting to notice. I'm like, I'm so glad of her. I'm so happy about her character development. I'm so proud of her because I remember when she first came, she was this snotty royalty, and I was like she was a royal. She was like, yo, I'm better than you and all this stuff. And yada yada yada, and I'm like, Farnaz, you a part of the team. You contributing in plans and stuff. Good, look at you, look at you. So then she uses like the little head of the little priest guy, you know what I'm saying? She puts it in the coffin so that it can raise it because at the top of the mountain, yo, it's a womb made of thorns and it's the baby that Casca was going to have with Griffith. It's a little embryo fetus thing. And I'm like, yo, what does this mean though? This is the last fragment? And I completely forgot about it because the baby hasn't been mentioned in a minute. Like last time I even like remotely remember caring about a baby is like was it the tower arc, the where you had the apostle, the priest, that guy. Like I think something was carrying a baby or something along those lines, or something like that. Like the baby, something with the baby. The baby died or some shit like that. And now, what role will the baby have though? Because I remember she wanted to, she oh yeah she Casca had a some type of connection with the baby, but the baby was evil, and if she kept the baby was gonna kill her anyway. Because I don't think Casca is strong enough to have a fucking half demon, half human baby at that point. Like no, like so I don't exactly know. I know why the baby's there. The baby is there because that's like yeah, all this stuff happened to Casca, but like that baby, she was going to keep it. She was going to keep it, and I'm like, what? So that got me thinking, and I'm like, Griffith has this OD power to like warp causality into his favor. That's why he's a fucking king right now. That's why he has his own freaking like land. What's it called? Like Griffithtopia or some shit. That holy white place. Like hell yeah. The misguiding white light. Like this man, he can warp causality in his favor. So I'm wondering because you know how like all this stuff is going on, and you got like these things inside of Casca's mind that are helping Farnez and that are helping Cherokee, and they're kind of like fairy tale, like not like fairy tale to show, but like they're kind of like, oh, we don't have anything else to do. Oh, here comes my old master, and it's not in a bad way. It's really not, but it's like is Casca's will? Is this Casca's will or is this Griffith's will? Like is Griffith like God? He's like, yeah, I know what you're gonna do before you even do it. This is all part of my plan. Like is he like Eisen? Like I planned this since the beginning. Like or is this like Casca's will? Is Casca's will strong enough to be like, yeah, this can happen, that can happen. I want this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, Cherokee, you still have this up your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Like because in my mind, I'm like, either the bird of Griffith is like Griffith's own like manifestation to keep Casca like down and stupid, or it's like the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like the literal like femto bird is like what's keeping Casca like stupid, and that's his will placed upon her, and that would make a lot of sense because the bird is like patrolling everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Going around, and the bird is like the biggest thing or was the biggest thing now, except for like the baby. What the baby is going to do, I don't know exactly what the baby is going to do, but I don't know how they're going to fight a fucking baby. That's one thing. I don't know. Like unless it's like a thing where the baby has to grow up, or they're gonna have to like take the baby out or something like that. But yeah, yeah, the will thing. Yeah, Casca's will could possibly be like overseeding Griffiths. You know what I'm saying? And cause she has one thing, she has guts in here, and then she's giving all these like, I understand like they brought all this stuff in there with them, but half the stuff that they had they didn't even know it. So this is getting me to think, I'm like, yo, this is Casca's will allowing that to happen, so that because she could only, that's the only thing she could do because she's brain dead. Like honestly, she's trapped inside her own mind, like the little Casca. That's what I'm talking about. Like she's doing these little things to allow them to do that, and then so that she can finally be free and get rid of fucking the Griffith bird and shit, you know. But that baby, all I'm saying is that baby, it has to be something important. But yeah, with that being said, chapter phenomenal. You already know. But Berserk, I just caught up to Berserk last year. Oh my gosh, man! But I already love it. It's already in my top 10. But yeah, next chapter, February. I will see you guys later for that one. That's gonna be dope. But make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell if you want to know when I post, get the notifications, and I will see you guys later. Peace.